Hello everyone! A little something different for me today. I am going to be giving a mukbang a shot here. I don't know, I love watching them, and so I figured, you know, you gotta do what you love, right? Today I am going to be doing a Jimmy John's mukbang. For those of you who do not know, mukbangs are eating shows. They originated in Korea, and I think quite a few Americans just kind of took on to them. So I got the full shebang from Jimmy John's today. I got a sandwich, of course. I got Thinny Jimmy chips because their Thinny Jimmy chips are awesome. Did I call them Ginny chips? There's no gin on them. I also got one of their pickles because, oh my gosh, Jimmy John pickles, like, yeah. And I also got one of their chocolate chip cookies because I haven't eaten today. This is my food for today. I know, super nutritional, but it just, it is what it is. I'm trying to think. I feel like one of the things with mukbangs is that people want to be able to, like, see the food, and I feel like you're supposed to have, like, massive amounts of it. I mean, this is massive amounts of food for me, but, like, it's not like I eat like this every day. And oh, I also got a large Dr. Pepper because oh, so good. I suppose get my lipstick off, or mostly off. I was like really unsure about doing a mukbang, and I even oh boy, I feel like, is that better? Is that more mukbangy? I don't know how people, I'm just gonna have to like, hi Galileo. I know, this is a very new thing to have my ring light and everything out in the living room like this. But I just feel like part of a mukbang is that, you know, you can like see all the I wish you guys could have seen that. Figaro just got his head stuck in the bag. But I feel like part of a mukbang is that you like, you know, you have your food out on display. So for me, Figaro, no. What I really like to do is put my chips on top of the pickle, and then it like soaks up some of the pickle juice flavor. Yes, please. I mean, I love like dill pickle chips anyways, but I really just, there's something about it. Let's. There, sorry. I feel like I was very unprepared for this mukbang. I personally get the veggie. It's the number 6 from Jimmy John's. So I get it with extra tomato, but there's basically just like avocado spread, mayo, lettuce, provolone cheese, cucumber, and tomato on there. I think that's it. But it's such a good combination. It's also messy, but yeah. I guess you guys are going to be able to see all of the ums that I say. Since I feel like, you know, you don't edit a mukbang, right? Like, that just seems weird to do. But yeah, obviously this is not a vegan mukbang. This would be a cheat meal for me where I do just vegetarian. So, yeah. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I love sandwiches, but like something about Jimmy John's, is really good. So, I was very apprehensive about doing a mukbang. I'm sorry, my cats they got a lot of energy all of a sudden, but I was very apprehensive to do a mukbang. One, because like, I don't want to watch myself eat. I feel like I have a weird relationship with food. It's something about watching myself eat. I mean, I have a hard enough time eating in public. I don't know, I feel like I'm also a bit sick, so I apologize for the sniffles, but no. I don't think this is the video to really get into that, but yeah. I just really like mukbangs, you know, it's nice to be able to, I thought it was a little weird you know, the concept when I first heard about it. And I think, you know, like the original mukbangs where the person doesn't really talk at all. Those ones really aren't for me. But I really like the ones where you can just like sit down and have a meal with somebody, you know? I mean, for me anyways, like, and I also feel weird, like, just the weird pauses, but I know it doesn't bug me when I watch other people do it, you know? I'd rather, like, pause than be talking with a huge mouthful of food. Eh. I feel like I picked the most unladylike food ever. Whatever. Screw societal standards. But what was I saying? I don't know. It's just nice to be able to eat with somebody, and like it's nice to watch just like normal YouTube videos and stuff when you're eating. But something about like actually sitting here and eating with a person, I don't know, it's just nice. So I have my stuff on my living room table here, and so my cats are currently like right underneath my food. They're trying to destroy everything. Because of course, why would they want to let me have a relaxing time film when they could come and try and destroy everything? This is just hitting the spot. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like I said, I haven't eaten all day and it's like going on 6 o'clock here and it's like 5:50. But I was filming earlier today. I had other videos that I wanted to film, so I wanted to do those while I still had daylight, and yeah. So good. You guys should let me know if you are fellow sandwich addicts. I really do. I think sandwiches are one of my favorite foods, like, ever. And Dr. Pepper. Something about Dr. Pepper. I love a good Diet Coke as well, but you know, I do like to treat myself to a delicious Dr. Pepper every now and then as well. You know, why not drink some of my calories, but so excited. You guys should let me know what you're eating in the comments down below. I would love to know. Do people ever like match up what they're eating to the actual like mukbang show? Because I feel like a lot of times when people do mukbangs, you know, it's like some sort of takeout food or something. So I feel like, you know, you see in the title, it's like Popeye's chicken mukbang or Arby's mukbang or whatever. I don't know, do people ever do that? I never have, but I don't know, maybe that's a thing. I also, the Jimmy John's that delivers here to my place, they're like horrible in the sense that, like, you know, Jimmy John's is supposed to be like freaky fast, you know, and some of them are. Some of them it's like, you are creepy, how did you make my order that quick and get to my house? Like, that's actually not physically possible. But my Jimmy John's, it usually takes like half hour, 45 minutes for them to get here, even though it's literally just down the road. But yeah, one of the guys that delivers sometimes, he's a cutie patootie. He doesn't look that old. He's probably in high school. Oh god, I hope he's not underage, but underage for me to legally wanna smooch his face, but is that creepy? I hope he has no idea that I'm making this video right now. But Figaro, one of my cats, like always, whenever, if anyone comes over here or like, you know, I order food or, you know, a package gets delivered, whatever, Figaro always bolts out the door. He loves to run around in the hallways and stuff, and he's just like a super friendly cat. He's currently sniffing the camera right now. If you're wondering what the shadow on the potato chips is, that's Figaro. But, hey you. Just trying to get my straw. Hey you. Why don't you come on camera? Boop. Yeah, go play with it up there. There he is. So I think Figaro is part or full, I think more part, but part Maine Coon. He has some of the, you know, looks of a Maine Coon, but his personality to a T is Maine Coon. Like, always at your feet, like you're always tripping over him, he's always by your side, like always up in your face, especially like when I'm eating usually, he is like up in my food. And then like, you know, at the door, he's always the first to like greet a guest or whatever. He's really friendly for a cat. Like, you would really think he's a dog. I really think he's at least part Maine Coon. Not to mention he's like huge. I mean, he's only like 7 months old and he's pretty much bigger than my 4-year-old Siberian cat. Like, my goodness. But I love him. And the delivery guy, I think, is what I was saying. For one of them anyways. You know, Figaro always bolts out the door. And he, like, this kid that, like, delivers my stuff, I mean, who knows, maybe he looks really young for his age, whatever, I shouldn't be calling him a kid, but usually, you know, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I'll go get my cat, blah, 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 don't worry about it. But he always, like, goes and chases Fig and, like, picks him up and brings him back to me, and I'm just like, a man and a cat, I must say. It's a nice combo. But, Galileo's the opposite. He, like, runs away when he hears the doorbell. But, yeah, I think I asked you guys, what are you eating? I hope you're eating something yummy, if you're eating at all. I don't know, do people watch mukbangs when they're not eating? I mean, maybe. I just feel like that would be the worst. Like, oh, I feel like I have a piece of lettuce stuck in between my front teeth. Yeah. But I feel like I see comments on people's videos sometimes, on their mukbang videos, and people comment saying like, oh, I'm on a diet, so I'm watching you, and like, you know, living through you. That would drive me crazy. If I was on a diet or something, or if I was hungry and then I watched a mukbang, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I guess other people just have way better self-control than me. But I don't know, something about mukbangs, it's just really homey. You know? And I know some people say, you know, like, oh, it's so sad and so lonely, you know, people don't have someone to eat with, so they have to, like, watch someone on YouTube or whatever. I respectfully disagree. You know, I feel like we just live in a day and age and stuff where, like, we're busy people and we all kind of have our own schedules and our own whatevers, and you know, it's hard sometimes to actually, like, share a meal with someone in real life, especially if you're not, like, married or living with someone or whatever, like, you know? I don't think it's necessarily lonely. I just think people are, you know, prioritizing themselves and prioritizing their careers and stuff, and did you hear that hiss? Oh, I'm getting full. I feel like it's like when you don't eat all day or something, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat all this stuff, blah blah blah, but like, your stomach is so tiny because you haven't eaten all day, and then it's like, you're so happy to get your food, but like, I mean, usually this is like no problem for me, you know what I mean? So good though. Totally hitting the spot. But I mean, like I was saying, I feel like for me, like, marriage and kids and stuff, you know, it's never been a priority for me. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if and when it happens, great, but, like, I've never been on, like, a timeline where, like, you know, oh, I want to be married and do this and this and this by this point in my life and when I'm this age and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, sorry, Figaro was getting into something that he shouldn't have been getting into, but yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily that, like, or like, I don't think that it, like, makes me selfish to wanna do me before I do someone else, you know? Like, I guess for me, like, being in a super committed, like, marriage-worthy relationship, you know, I want to have my stuff figured out first before I bring someone else into my crap, like, I mean, granted, it's not to say if, like, I did find my certain someone, or my soulmate or whatever, that, like, you know, and I'm still trying to figure my stuff out, that I'd be like, sorry, I can't right now, like, I'm busy doing me, you know, like, I would obviously figure it out and work them in, but I don't know. I just have always wanted to make it a point to make me a priority. I know that, like, sounds so selfish and everything, but, like, you know, I don't feel like as comfortable giving myself to someone when I'm not fully there, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to focus on that other person and, like, give myself fully to them rather than be focused on 800 different things and, like, you know, I don't have my life figured out and I don't have my career figured out and whatever. I don't know. I'm not even making sense at this point, but I don't know. You guys can let me know. Maybe you feel the same, maybe you don't. It's just so weird that, like, I feel like within my friend group, and I feel like this is pretty true to, like, my generation, but I don't know, the chips on the pickle, you guys, it's good stuff. I especially like it because the Thinny Jimmy chips, they get a lot of, like, the little folded over ones. Those are just, like, 800 times more tasty. But I feel like, you know, within my friend group and stuff, it's like either people are married, and they got married a long time ago. I mean, I'm 26, and like, you know, people were getting married when they were 20, 22, whatever. So it's like either people are like that, or else we're single, like always. Like, I feel like we're all very polar opposites in that respect, but like, I feel like it's that way with a lot of people, like, and it is just a generational thing, because, you know, before, in like my mom and dad's generation, or like my grandma and grandpa's generation, it like was more of a priority to get married, and it was just a lot more normal. And nowadays I feel like it's just like not as normal to get married like right out of high school or whatever. Not necessarily like a good or a bad thing, but I think with divorce rates being so high and everything, all that, maybe it's like made people a little more cautious. Sorry. I feel like one of my neighbors in the apartment complex across from me, I think they're looking at my ring light setup and me sitting here, and they're like trying to be really inconspicuous, like peeking in and out of the window. Hey. Oh, whatever. I know, I've got a weird job. But, oh, you guys, that pickle. It's like the salt with the tang and the... Yep. Speaking of, let's have some pickle. Something about Jimmy John's pickles, you guys. They're so good. They're like the perfect mix of sweet and tangy. You know? Although I wish, Jimmy John's, you should get on this if you're watching this. You should make a bread and butter pickle. Bread and butter pickles are my favorite thing, like, ever. I love bread and butter pickles. And you know I love something when I whisper. It's a good indication. But... I don't know, you guys. What else is there to talk about? So I have been sick the past little over a week now. So upsetting. I mean, I think I'm finally like starting to kick it and everything. You know, at least the past couple of days, I at least haven't had a fever, which is really nice. Oh, that just puts you in a stupor, but ooh, look at it. Let's do some pickle and a chip. So good. So good. I love cheat meals. What do you guys have when you do a cheat meal? I mean, for me, it's definitely something like not good for me, like chips and a cookie and all that kind of stuff, but like also, you know, having cheese and dairy. Oh, look at this one. A choke, I'm so excited. Ow. Was that like the most attractive thing you've ever seen me do? I've got a huge mouth. It's one of those things where I feel like people are always really impressed when they can see, you know, like I can fit my whole fist and everything in my mouth. It's not exactly something I like to like show off, you know? Especially not around some people because they get the wrong idea, but I mean, I hate the little Little pickle tails. Oh well. Mmm. I'm so full, but like, this was just tasting so good. Oh, but yeah, I was talking about being sick. I feel like everyone is sick right now. Not just in Minnesota where I live, but like, so many people are sick. It's just the pits. I don't know, do you like it? I like to like squeeze the pickle onto some of the chips. I feel like we all have those little habits, you know, like little weird eating habits. A lot of people, my mom especially, likes to point out that like, for the most part, I'm like a one at a time kind of a person. Like, I eat my sandwich, then I eat my chips, then I eat my pickle. I mean, in this case, I mix the pickle and the chips, but like, you know, a lot of people, they'll like have a bite of sandwich, and then they'll have a couple chips, and then they'll go back to the sandwich, and then they'll have a bite of a pickle. Mm-mm. Big Girl, what do you have? What are you? Big. Hey, you. I mean, that's like not in the way at all. What are you doing? I feel like people are gonna get on me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you let your cat be on tables and around your food. I don't know what it is, like, if people just have such a huge aversion to cats, but like, you know, oh, they have poop all over their paws and blah, blah, blah. You think your dog's any better? All pets. I don't care what kind of a pet you have. If you have a cat, you have a dog, you have a ferret, you have a gerbil, you have a rabbit. There's poop on it. You have a child? There's poop on it. You have a husband, a wife? There's poop on it. Like, you know, it just is what it is, and I don't know. I guess it's just never bugged me. You know, for the most part, they're clean enough. They don't smell like poop. Good enough for me. I mean, it's not like I'm about to ask my cats to, like, hand me my sandwich and, like, touch my food and stuff, but if they do happen to walk by and, oh no, I accidentally ate a hair. You know? I eat my own hair plenty of the time. Whatever. I don't think that makes a person, like, gross or uncleanly or anything, but, you know, different people have their different standards. So, look at that beautiful folded chip. Mm-hmm. I don't know, it just gives a chip like that extra crunch and oomph. But yeah, I did a Twitter poll not too long ago asking you guys how you would feel about me doing mukbangs. It was pretty split. And the winning answer was actually no. But whatever, I'm doing it anyways. If people don't like mukbangs, they can just choose to, like, not watch this video of mine. I'll still have plenty of other content up. But I'm trying to think. The yes answer got 37%. The no answer got 38%. And then the indifferent answer got like 20-something%, whatever it would be to make it 100%. And a lot of people just answered that they don't even know what mukbangs are, so I feel like it definitely is like its own little community and everything. But they're fun, you know? I mean, you know, fun for what it's worth anyways. And I think it's fun to just, like, see what other people eat, and, you know, some places don't have the same foods as other people. I mean, Obviously, especially with stuff that people, you know, like cook and whatever in their own homes, but even fast foods, I mean, I feel like Jimmy John's is pretty well spread and everything, but I love watching like the Californian YouTubers, like especially Trisha Paytas. Like, there are so many fast food chains out there on the West Coast that we don't have here in the Midwest. Like, I mean, even when I was living out in Boston, you know, we don't have Dunkin' Donuts here in Minnesota, so having Dunkin' Donuts out there, that was a novelty for me. And with the West Coast, you know, they've got like In-N-Out and stuff, and we don't have that here. I feel like it would be so hard, because like, I really hope I can visit California someday. Like, especially if I could do it like around a beauty event, be it M.A.C or Gen Beauty, whatever. And try and like get to meet some of you guys and whatnot. But I would of course want to like explore out there too. And one of the things I feel like I would want to do, just because it's so like California in my head, is go to In-N-Out. But like, I don't think they would have any vegetarian options, do they? Or like if you could still get animal fries, but without, because isn't there meat on it? Isn't it like the fries and then cheese and meat and like some sort of a sauce? Like, could I get it with just the sauce and the cheese? I keep saying in my head, like, okay, I'm done with the chips. They're so good though. And I hope, if you're at this point in this video, I hope you, like, don't mind eating sounds and finger licking sounds and stuff, because I think I've made it pretty obvious that that's gonna happen. So, okay. I think I'm done with the chips. I can't eat this whole cookie, but darn it, for the mukbang, I'll have a couple bites of it. These chocolate chunk cookies are just, like, so good. This one looks a little burnt. I like them a little less burnt than this, but they're just like soft. And they're so buttery. So it's just like, I don't know exactly what it is. It's a triple chocolate chunk, but maybe it's milk chocolate and dark chocolate, but I know there's white chocolate chips in here. But they're pretty big, but you know, they're good for the most part. They're usually pretty chewy. This one's, like I said, it's a little burnt, but still chewy and still delicious. But yeah, I don't know how often I'll do mukbangs. I mean, I'll definitely have to gauge it by, you know, see how many views this gets and the like to dislike ratio and whatever you guys are commenting as well. But I feel like with mukbangs, it's like so polarizing, and even like big mukbang channels where, like, you know, their videos get anywhere from like 200,000 to 500,000 views, whatever, per video, and they're putting out a video like almost every single day. I feel like even then, like, their like to dislike ratio is still like 2/3 likes and 1/3 dislikes. It's like a huge dislike on it, but like, people are obviously still watching. Like, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing, I guess. Hey! Figaro was just trying to get at my pop. I think I have to call it quits, you guys. I'm full. That was delicious, though. I'm such a salty sweet person. I love that, with the sweet still in my mouth from the cookie and the Dr. Pepper, and then like licking my lips and getting the salty potato chip that was still on there. Yum. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys really, please let me know if you want me to continue doing mukbangs, if you enjoyed this. Like I said, I would love to know what you were eating. If you enjoyed eating with me, that would make me so happy. I just know that I find comfort, and like, I definitely have certain mukbang channels that like I love watching when I eat my food. So like, I hope I can be that person for some of you. It really is just, I don't know. I really like mukbangs, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did enjoy it, please do make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, especially so that I know. And also just because, I mean, I would appreciate the thumbs up. And yeah, if you're new here, don't expect tons of mukbangs on my channel, but if you want to see more, please do go ahead and subscribe. I make tons of other content on my channel. It is mostly beauty related, but sometimes also fashion, and now sometimes mukbangs, so excuse me. Like I said, I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a yummy meal with me, and if not, I hope you're getting a yummy meal in your tummy soon. And yeah, I just hope everybody is doing well, having a good day, a good week, all of that. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!